Welcome everyone to another episode of Principal Sparks. My name is Andrew Marotta and we are on DisruptED TV. Thanks so much for being here, and we're on location. We are outside in Milford, Pennsylvania at the Hotel Faucher, and I am joined today by Milford Mayor Sean Strube. Sean, thanks for being here. And Sean, today we're going to talk about the concept in my book, tip number 38, the importance of connecting with the community. As a school leader, as someone who is running a school, whether you're the superintendent, a principal, assistant principal, or just a veteran teacher, you know the importance of connecting to the community and all the things that go with that. In my cell phone, I have the mayor's number, the police chief's number, the coroner's number, the EMS number, all of the people that help serve our community and help serve our students. And this is an important thing that I write about, tip number 38 in my book, The Principal, Surviving and Thriving. I work across the river in Port Jervis schools in New York, but I'm here with Milford Mayor Sean Strube today. Sean, tell me about what you think about that concept, being on the other side, being the mayor in the community.
I think it's incredibly important. I think it's, for example, our superintendent, Don Bell, I'm sure you know, of the Delaware Valley School District, we email when something comes up. Our Readers and Writers Festival, we have some great programming for young people. He connected it with the English teachers, so we're able to involve that way. We work with the department of the school that helps place kids in part-time jobs. So I think that having that kind of communication, amongst elected leaders, school district, the emergency personnel is critical. Here, like with our police department here in Milford, it's a little teeny tiny police department. But we want cops who are out in the street, who know the kids, and if there's a problem with a kid, we want the cops to say, look, I know your dad, straighten up, and they'll stop at the the Ann Street Park over here and shoot a few hoops with them. That kind of engagement is just so critical to a healthy community and creating the opportunities for young people that we want them all to have.
And you mentioned the word opportunities, right? So those connections are important for good things, finding kids jobs, finding kids internships. Mayor Strube runs 2 businesses here in Milford, Pennsylvania, and he employs many of the students here in his businesses from the Delaware Valley schools. Parks and opportunities for volunteerism. So those are all the positive things. Sean, tell me on the negative side. Sometimes we have floods, blizzards. We had kids with no power last year. When there's a negative situation or a crisis, tell me about that relationship with the schools and you being the mayor.
Well, our school district has a pretty good weather alert system for the school families. We have an emergency coordinator in Pike County that coordinates with the elected officials in the school district. So when there's a weather or other kind of emergency, a lot of leadership is in pretty close touch and is then able to get reliable information out to the community quickly. And that's important because in Pike County, where we are, we're the county seat, we don't have a daily newspaper. We don't have a radio station. So it is difficult,
we might have to get you on Principal Sparks to get the word out.
We might have to. And having those relationships and ability to communicate kind of in place rather than trying to create them in the middle of a crisis situation is important. There's another way that this is important too. We see kids here at the hotel who are working here or for whatever reason become aware of it, who may be dealing with particular challenges at home with a difficult family situation or an addiction situation or whatever. And when you have, the leadership of the schools and the community and the police, the emergency services, with some kind of regular communication, there are many times when you're able to intervene and provide important help sooner in the process than when it becomes, an overdose situation or something tragic. So when those relationships are there, I've had a school teacher who was in the restaurant one night and started talking to me, and I could tell they wanted to say something, and and obviously they're confidentiality and difficult things, but they were able to alert me to something that was very important that we were able to help with. So I appreciate having the ability to communicate with this leadership, and I appreciate it when teachers and school administrators reach out to us.
Sean Struve, Mayor of Milford, Pennsylvania, the community that I live in, and across the river, Port Jervis, New York, my school community. We talk about that here in my book, The Principle, Surviving and Thriving. Tip number 38, make those connections with your community leaders, mayors, business owners, police chiefs, and again, positive situations for your students and also when they need it. So, Sean, thanks for being here on Principal Sparks, DisruptED TV. Let's connect on Twitter at Andrew Marotta 21, and certainly Google Milford, Pennsylvania, and check us out here. Thanks, Sean.
Thank you very much.
All right. Take care, everyone. And signing off here on Principal Sparks. Go out and change the world for the better.